All right. We got Alix, Alix, tonight on the Jax Local Radio Show. Let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you're tuning in to Jax Local Radio Show. You're jamming out to Jax Local Radio Show. Da 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 dum da 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 dum. Local Radio Show. Hey, look, Mom, I'm on the Jax Local Radio Show.
And you're now tuned in to the Jax Local Radio Show. Jax Local Radio Show. Jax Local Radio Show. Jax Local Radio Show. We got Alix, the singer-songwriter from Jax Local. He's at Alix.
Yeah.
So tell us a little something about yourself.
Well, let's see. I was born and raised in Jax, Duval. And West Philadelphia, born and raised. Sorry, I had to.
I was like, wait, I thought she was a Jax Local.
Nope, Jacksonville. Yeah, I love Jax. It's my home.
All right, let's start from the beginning with the music scene. When did you start singing?
Probably since before elementary school. Ever since I can remember, I've always just been singing something.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's about it. I
probably
was singing before I was talking.
So what's that, like age, time frame?
5?
5-ish?
Kindergarten-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was just, you remember if it was like a passion for you back then?
I just remember singing on the school bus, and like the kids would be like, "Hey, you don't suck." So I'd be like, "Oh my god, thank you." So that's kind of how it was.
So when did it come with playing like the instruments?
I didn't start playing anything. The first instrument I started playing was the guitar, and I didn't start playing till the 6th grade. I was like 12, and I started taking lessons, and I didn't start until middle school. But after that, it started coming together, so it was pretty cool.
The force is strong.
So what changed you to start playing the ukulele?
Ukulele, honestly, it was a birthday present. It was my 21st birthday present.
Lucky.
And I was just like, all right, well, I might as well broaden my horizons. And now I can play 2 instruments, and it's pretty sweet.
And some I've listened to some of your songs. Seems like you're more into the ukulele.
Lately, I'm always gonna love playing my guitar, but lately the ukulele has been more my preference, just because it's so easy. I was out of state for a while, and it was just easier to have my ukulele around than lugging my guitar. Mm-hmm. And it was just easier to keep it quieter too. It's just a quieter instrument, so I just preferred the ukulele while I was away. So now it's a habit.
So what about when did you start writing lyrics and you're making your own music? Because I'm pretty sure you started singing other cover tunes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Usually that's how people start off.
Yeah, I did start out with covers. I mean, I've always liked to write, like even not songs, just short stories, and I probably started giving it a shot around the same time that I started learning the guitar. Like, just thought I'd give it a shot, and they were all horrible, but that's when I started, and then
you had to start
just
from
got
the bottom
better
and
from
get better.
Yeah, exactly.
Move to the stars. So you got a song for us tonight?
I do.
Just do it.
Ukulele.
You can do it.
Was it called the Hot Mess Express?
Yep, it's called Hot Mess Express, and it's a personal one because everyone rides the Hot Mess Express at some point, right?
Hold up.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into it with Jack's local radio. You got Alix about to play the Hot Mess Express. Duval, give it up.
I don't want to face the world today. Lost in a familiar place. When did being alone become my saving grace? So sick of being this way. Body's tired and my mind's awake, and I can't keep pretending to be okay. Though I try to fake it till I make it, though I just can't seem to shake this feeling that I'm aching. My mistakes are breaking me. Riding on the Hot Mess Express, 'cause I'm too stressed to be blessed. Coming off the rails and biting off my nails. My point of view's become so out of whack, my trains come off the tracks. Now I admit that I'm not sleeping much, and I regret that I'm not so good at keeping touch, but all the walls are slowly closing in, and all these controversial thoughts inside of my head just make me miss my bed. I try to fake it till I make it, but I just can't seem to shake this feeling that I'm aching. My mistakes are breaking me. I'm riding on the Hot Mess Express, 'cause I'm too stressed to be blessed. I'm coming off the rails and biting off my nails. My point of view's become so out of whack, my trains come off the tracks. Fight my feelings by my tongue. Anxiety's a loaded gun and my trigger finger's getting rusty. Why am I so bad at trusting? And I'm so sorry, I can't face it. If you please excuse the mess I made. I'm trying. Riding on the Hot Mess Express, 'cause I'm too stressed to be blessed. I'm coming off the rails and biting off my nails. My point of view's become so out of whack, my trains come off the tracks.
All right, let's give it up. Awesome song.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you wrote that song, right?
I did.
And all your songs are they like personal?
Some of them are. Some of them I try to write from like different people's perspectives. I try to switch it up. Keep it spicy. Yeah.
And then you also like to write like it's almost like what I was telling you about earlier. It's like a fantasia, like something crazy, like creating something like you're in someone else's body or something.
Exactly.
And writing from a different aspect. So you write songs like that too.
Yep, I do.
So have you ever co-write it for anybody?
Yeah, I have some friends who are musically inclined and they need help writing songs, and a lot of the songs that they write, they're experiences that I've never experienced before. So kind of put myself in their perspective and I help them bang out this awesome story that I've never experienced until I write it. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like to break the ice right here. So this is a little different. So I made this little video.
Yeah.
And it's about the question I'm going to ask you.
Oh boy.
So, so do you believe in the paranormal?
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Absolutely, I do. Yes, 100%. Do I believe in the paranormal? Yeah, I've had tons of experiences. Too many to not believe in it. Tons.
I mean, can you give us one?
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna give you my very first example. Alright, so I was in Salem, Massachusetts. It was my first time being there. I was probably like 11 years old with my grandma and my brother, my mom, that side of the family. And we were staying at a really old inn there. And while we were staying there, there was like a big old school parlor. And in the corner, there was a little sherry decanter. And we had just got back from wandering around, and we were making fun of all the ghost tours and all that, and being like, oh, that's so stupid, oh, no one's gonna believe it. Well, then we were all sitting down in this parlor, and we're just chilling, it's all quiet, and all of a sudden, the lid on the sherry decanter just pops off, and it starts bouncing back and forth against the walls, and then it knocks down the picture that's hanging up by the fireplace, and then the lid just drops in the middle of the floor. And we're all just like, oh my god. And the concierge runs up. He's like, oh my god, what happened? I heard noises. And we're just like, this just happened. What the hell is going on? He's like, ooh, yeah, that happens every now and then. We don't really know why, but that happens.
We know why. There was a ghost in there.
Yeah, my brother knew why. He was crying the whole time. As soon as that happened, he was like, I want to go home. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. I want to see more. So that was my first experience. It was really cool.
So it sounds like you're like a really huge fan of Halloween.
Oh, most definitely. Yes. Yeah. I've done a lot of Halloween gigs, scaring people. That's one of my favorite things to do.
I heard you have experience
Yeah.
of actually doing that.
Yeah, actually.
So what kind of places?
I worked at an escape room, and they had this Halloween experience kind of thing that lasted the entire month. And we decorated all the rooms to be really, really terrifying.
So is this like a Saw, the movie Saw?
Yeah.
So it's like that?
One of the rooms was kind of like that. There was one room where it's the asylum room, but we turned it into the butcher room, where we have people put in the cells, 2 different cells, and they're like kind of holding pens, like a slaughterhouse, and there's a big bloody butcher that comes in, and he's gonna come and dismember you and slaughter you because you're part of this experiment. And so the doctor hired this butcher to get rid of the failed experiments, and so you're the failed experiment in the holding pen waiting to be slaughtered. And
so on these escape rooms, so do they remove one at a time out of there until you solve it, or is it you have a certain time limit, and then
You have an hour. You have
you
an
have
hour.
an hour to solve it.
Yep, it's you and your team. It's a team effort.
Now, how many you have in the team?
Up to like 10 per room. So
Okay.
we have 3 rooms. So it's
Wow.
up to 10 per room.
And so, what happens when you solve it? Is that
When you solve
we don't
it,
want to give that away?
when
or-
you solve it, you don't die. Yeah, that's what
Great
happens.
success.
Yep, we have people sign the waiver system and tell them, this is just
The
in
waiver
case,
system, just in case you
just
lose,
in case
you're
you
gonna
die.
die.
Just in case you die, we're not responsible. So that's what we do.
Oh, do you have any songs that's kind of Halloween related? Like, I heard you had this one song called "The Devil Wears Angel Wings."
Yeah, that's about as Halloweeny as it gets. It's about a really corrupt person who has a tendency to take really good things and turn them into something really bad. So
Oh.
that's pretty Halloweeny, I
Which
think.
instrument are we gonna use on
That's
this
going to
one?
be the guitar, the
Oh,
acoustic.
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get into it.
Right.
All my demons come to play when my angel goes to bed. They like to pluck her wings and snatch the halo from her head. And although she likes to tell me that I'm better than before, she forgot about the sinner who will knock down heaven's door. I am a monster out for blood, hunting unsuspecting things. The devil in plain sight, hiding behind angel wings. So bad at behaving, my soul could use some saving. Has my angel flown from me? I'll bring all of heaven to its knees. My demons love their fun, and they're handy with a gun, and they never miss their target. So my angel better run. No prayers to patron saints could fix my lack of self-restraint. And God ain't gonna help you now, 'cause my demons got good aim. I'm a monster out for blood, hunting unsuspecting things. The devil in plain sight, hiding behind angel wings. So bad at behaving, my soul could use some saving. Has my angel flown from me? I'll bring all of heaven to its knees. My angel fell from grace. Now my devil's gonna say hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Amen, amen, amen.
All right. Woo! The devil wears angel wings. All right. So, what's your future goals?
My goals. Well, I just went to school for makeup artistry, so main goal is
Nice.
hopefully I
So
love
you
it.
like do those videos where they have all the crazy.
Yeah, the special effects,
Ooh.
weirdness, the silicone. Yeah.
You got any pictures of that? You need to send that to me.
Yeah, I got pictures.
I
I've got
told you to
pictures.
send me pictures, girl.
Well, okay, I'll do it later.
Not like that kind of pictures.
I'll
I'm
do
saying
it later.
pictures of Halloween stuff.
I'll do it later. I forgot. But my main goal is to actually head over to the West Coast and work on movie sets, maybe do some of the special effects makeup for it. That's really what I want to do.
All right.
Long
That's
term.
what I'm talking about.
So what about the future with the music?
Music, I'm always going to be doing my music. I do it for me mostly. I love to share it with other people, but I write it for me because that's my emotional outlet, and
Same
I'd be
here.
lost without it.
It's like personally feel good, an
Yeah.
outlet, escape.
Yeah, it's the one thing that I have where, like, oh man, I'm really sad. Let me just grab my guitar and have a sad song session and
Didn't
cry
care if I
about
get
it.
signed.
Right.
It was
exactly.
just like my little outlet of expression,
Exactly.
like a diary.
Exactly, it's a diary.
It's a diary of
It's
lyrics
my
of songs.
audio diary.
And it's almost like story writing. You be a superhero. So
And it gives you some perspective when you can write from other people's point of view. It doesn't have to be personal. It can be about anything you want. I think that's pretty dope.
I once wrote a song about being you ever seen I don't know, this might be a little too old for you.
What is it?
You ever seen Sony Walkmans?
Yes.
So the
yes. Uh-huh.
So when they first came
I
out, the
had
commercials, they used to have like this alien. And you have the alien in the commercial with the Walkman. So I thought about that, and I was like, it'd be cool to write a song if it was an alien coming into Earth, and I'm writing like I'm seeing stuff. You be like, oh, that's that, but he sees it as this.
Okay.
So it was kind of like something so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, so that takes me to one of my other topics of, and I have a little video package for you.
Oh boy.
So, you ready for the question?
Uh-huh.
So, do you believe in UFOs?
Yes. Yes, I do. I truly believe in UFOs.
And why is that?
Because there's no possible way that we, as a species, human-wise...
That's a good background drop just for the UFO spot.
Yeah? Yeah, there's no way that we, as a species, can be the smartest species around. That doesn't sound right to me. I feel like there's other higher-level thinking organisms out there that just haven't gotten here yet.
You know, like some, people think that there's already aliens on Earth.
Yes, I actually do believe that. I think they live in
Working with
deepest...
the government.
No.
I think the storm Area 51's like in a day or two?
I don't know how I feel about Area 51. All I know is that there's aliens at the bottom of the ocean because...
Oh, so you think they're in the bottom of the ocean?
You've seen some of those
That's in the
things in
video
the bottom
package
of
where it
the
shows
ocean.
the alien going in the ocean.
Yeah, I think they live in the bottom of the ocean. That's what I truly believe.
So you believe like in Atlantis too?
In what?
Atlantis?
Maybe.
You know how they showed it like they had kind of like a city underwater?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to thinking that it's not a possibility. Like, Definitely a possibility.
So, you have another song for us?
I do.
And what's that one called?
It's called Goodbye Cinderella.
And what instrument you gonna play on
It's
that
going
one?
to be the guitar. It's going to be a really uplifting song.
And what is it about?
Basically, it's about facing your depression, facing your battles, fighting your battles with a smile on your face,
So
like
turn
a
your
badass.
frown upside down?
Something like that, yeah. Basically, you do it like a badass.
Right.
Yeah, no damsels in distress at all. Which is why it's called Goodbye Cinderella.
All right, Jack's Local Radio, Duval, stand up.
I was uncertain behind closed curtains. Couldn't make it by on my own. I acted tough, but I was bluffing. I had armor made of glass with too many cracks. But now I'm surer and maturer, and I've hardened my glass into steel. Goodbye, Cinderella. I've broken the spell. I'm no longer a damsel. I fight my own battles now. My weapon of choice is a smile. Oh, smile. I don't need a Superman to make it worthwhile. Oh, smile. Oh, smile. I'm my own knight in shining armor. Can't be harmed when my weapon is a smile. Tried to break me, tried to shake me. Said I needed you to get by. Well, don't condescend me, because I'll end you. I am stronger than your kryptonite, because I'm surer and maturer, and I've hardened my glass into steel. Goodbye, Cinderella. I've
All right. That was Goodbye Cinderella by Alix, Alix. So, have you ever played any shows?
Yep, I played a few shows around Jacksonville, St. Augustine, yeah.
And what was your biggest venue?
Biggest venue was probably Planet Sarbez. That's in St. Augustine. It's like a 90s style grunge gamer lounge. They got like
Sweet.
board games, they got video games, and they got live music every now and then. I was one of the live musicians, and it was really cool. It was a great turnout.
Did they contact you, or you contact them? Or?
One of the other people that were playing called out to me and said, "Hey, they want you to play here."
Sweet.
And I did, and I loved it.
How long do you think you played for?
About an hour, maybe less than that. I had a decent number of songs.
And you play like a couple cover tunes.
Yeah, some of them were covers. One of them was an original. It's Carly's favorite. Carly, what song is it? Shy Guy?
Shy Guy.
Yeah, Shy Guy. Yeah, that's an old original song that I used to play back in the day. I played that one. That was the first time I debuted it.
What's some artists that inspire you?
Ooh, I've got a few. I really like Pink Floyd. I love their style. My favorite band in the world is Timber. They got like this bluesy ecstasy in a graveyard at midnight kind of vibe. That kind of thing. Love it. Another one is Simon and Garfunkel.
Sweet.
Elliott Smith. That's a big one. Yeah.
I'm not hip to. I don't even know Elliott Smith.
Elliott
I
Smith.
have to
He's
check
like
it out.
he's a '90s. Think of Nirvana, but more sad and acoustic.
Oh.
Yeah. That's basically Elliott Smith in a nutshell.
And who else?
And Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah.
And what would you consider your genre of music that you play?
Genre, it's like a mellow, bluesy, folksy kind of. Think of something you would hear in like a coffee shop. Just something you can put on while you're studying and just relax to. That's kind of what I try to go for.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I loved your music, and I thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get another round of applause. Let's get a little Duval in there.
Duval! Hey!
All right. You have any plugs? You have any plugs?
I do. I have a YouTube channel. I also have an Instagram if you want those.
Yeah. And you will be able to see those at the bottom of the video in the descriptions. I'll put those up for the fans.
Awesome.
And again, thank you for coming to the show.
Again, thank you
It's
for
been
having
awesome.
me.
Great
Appreciate
personality, great music, good times at the Jax Local Radio Show. Let's go. If you'd like to help support the show promoting local talent, please cash app us at Money Signs Jax Local Radio Show.
Yeah. Yeah.